we're going to dive straight into סימן Tesvav without any delays. Din Kadish, dinim of Kadish, Baruchu, and Baruchu, and the inyan of Atziruf of Asara, 10 people together for a minyan, and a little bit of dinim if somebody left the middle, and the dinim of Shtech Tzibur, boy, Yud Gimel Seichel. Halach Aleph, Achar Yishtabach, Oimer Shtech Tzibur, Chatzi Kadish. After Yishtabach, Chazan says Chatzi Kadish. You name him Kadish Baruchu, Kedusha, Vein, Koidim Batayr, El Basara Nashim, Gedolim. Any davar שבקדושה has to be said with 10 gedolim, which is somebody which is davka after bar mitzvah. What if there's a situation that there wasn't 10 people in shul while the chazan said yishtabach? The 10th person came in after they said yishtabach. The chazan can't say kadish on something which wasn't said by Asara. See, he doesn't say kadish. So what does he do? Because the Rabbeinu that the chazan waits for a 10th person to come into shul till the 10th person comes. Now the chazan wait up to half an hour or for a half an hour till the 10th person comes. Then they say yishtabach, and then because they said yishtabach and they waited, but there wasn't a 10th person, but he only came after. So after yishtabach, there's another time that we say psukim besides the shir amalis and asteres mitzvah. In this situation, they say something, a pasuk or something, a mishnah, a kapitel till, and the chazan says, and then you can say kaddish. You should say yishtabach, and then you should wait. So there's the idea of waiting half an hour before yishtabach, saying yishtabach and waiting a little more. Yemiru tchila is a psukim de zimro v'achrei v'achreihem yemar hashach tzibur chatzi kadish, and after that the chazan could say chatzi kadish. So waiting up to half an hour or for a half an hour, saying yishtabach, waiting a little more. A 10th person came in, say psukim, and then the chazan says kadish. Halacha beis. Gdol. What is a Gdol? We mentioned that Sarah Gedolim. Hainu shavru lo yishalosh esrei shana. 13 years, he had a bar mitzvah, and he came, he started his 14th year, and we're besoimich on the chazaka, the minastam, a child, a bacher, by the day of bar mitzvah, he already has shnai sides. It's also to get to the idea of kiddush. For a cotton to make kiddush, also the idea of shnai sides. If somebody was born on Rosh Chodesh Nisan, so he's only a Gadol, he only can become a bar mitzvah on Rosh Chodesh Nisan, the night coming into Rosh Chodesh Nisan. The Hainu mitchilas halaylo shel Rosh Chodesh Nisan la'achrei shalosh esrei shana nas a Gadol. After 13 years, going into the year 14, he's considered a Gadol. Now we have different scenarios. Somebody was born on a Kadish Adar and a Shana Pshuta. One other. This year, one other, a baby was born. So now as a Gadol Shana Muberes, and when it came to his bar mitzvah, there were two others. So what do? The first other, the second other. Because when the baby was born, there was only one other. She says, the cotton has to make his bar mitzvah on other sheni. If he was born, Shana Pshuta, Yud other. Shana מעובר is his bar mitzvah, Yud other base. Avo Adash, other chain. Avo Lim Nolad v'Shana Muberes. Ba'adrishin. Nasa Gdol Gam Kim Ba'adrishin. And now, if a cotton was born on Uber this year, two others. Baby was born on Yud other. And the year of his bar mitzvah, there's also a Uber. So again, he goes after the year, the month he was born. He doesn't have to wait till other sheni. He can make his bar mitzvah in other Aleph, other Rishon. So that's case base, second situation. And what if in a case that he was born on a Shana Ma'ubar, and in the year of his bar mitzvah it's a Shana Pshuta? If he was born on Aleph Adar, Aleph, and the year of his bar mitzvah there's only one other, So he doesn't have to wait till Nisan. If he was born in Chveis, whatever it may be, you're going to say that he might have to wait till Nisan because the year he was born was 2 others and it's not 13 years. He says, no, others are others. If he was born on Ashana Ma'ubar, his bar mitzvah is on Ashana Ma'ubar. And he gives you here a very, very funny, interesting case. You could have 2 kids that were born on in other. One baby was born on Yud Adar Aleph. One baby was born on Chaf. He's going to say inside Chaf Adar, whatever it may be, Chaf Adar base. So the baby that was born on Yud Adar Aleph, when it comes to his bar mitzvah, he's going to be first, or vice versa. If the baby was born on Yud Adar base and the other baby was born on Chaf Adar Aleph, we go after the date the baby was born in Adar. He's going to say inside, there's a baby that was born before another kid, another baby. He's His bar mitzvah is going to be after the other one that was born after him. 2 babies were born on Ibriyar. Let's keep it simple. One baby was born on Chaf Adar base. Chaf Adar Aleph, Chaf Adar Aleph, a baby was born. So in essence, in idea, his bar mitzvah is on where? Chaf Adar. And the other baby was there by Asara Ladar Sheni. The other baby was born Yud Adar base. And in the year of the bar mitzvah, it's a Shana Pshuta. So which one's first? The Yud comes out from here. And you can have a baby that was born after his friend, and he's going to be bar mitzvah before him. A very interesting case. So you have 3 different cases in other pshuta or ma'uber. Shana, that the baby was born on a pshuta, and in the year he was born is ma'uber. He always does it in other bays. If the year that he was born was a ma'uber, and the year of his bar mitzvah is ma'uber, he does it the same date. And a baby that was born on a ma'uber, and the year that he has his bar mitzvah on a pshuta, it's on the date. It doesn't push it off to Nisan. It's other is other. You have to be careful that when you count the people in the minyan, you don't count them to a head. We don't count Yidin like a Gailas per head, even for a Dar Mitzvah. And the Moinet's by saying you can count the feet, the socks, the shoes, the fingers, but we don't count the heads. 1, 2, not 1, not 2, 1 socks, 2 socks, filling bags, whatever it may be. But we don't count people to the head. He brings down the pasuk, the ksiv, yishma, shol, lasom, yavkidim, betloyim. And we won't have to be mentioned for something which is not l'kedusha, and even if it is l'kedusha, we don't count Yidin l'reisha, like it's brought down in the Pri Chodesh. The pasuk of Yeshia Samecho has in it 10 tables, 10 words. And it's also this idea that when we're gathering together, we want the Eibush to hear our tefillos. We're mentioning the idea of a union of Geula. And it's the idea of Yeshia Samecha, take the Yidin out of Golos, which that itself is Memar. The Eibush is we're being aroused by the Eibush, this idea that we want to go out of Golos. Use a pasuk of Yeshia Samecha, take the Yidin out, save your children. And it also has the idea of 10, so it's not just 10 psukim, but it's also connected to the idea of Geula and also the idea of davening. And people that are very freilach and very simchadik, so when they sing Yeshia Samecha, there's ureim. So sometimes that minyan has to have a few more people because they use that pasuk. So they're very ureim. Depends how you want to use the pasuk. But and there's the bracha of Amoitzi also has 10, but that's Stam Amoitzi, and you can say Yechi, Admasai, whatever together, it's also 10. Everything together. So the idea of counting, we just don't count the person. There's psukim, different ideas that you use to count. Halacha Dalid. 10 people in one room with the chazan. I believe miktosen becheder achar. If you have a half of the minyan here, a half of the minyan somewhere else, it's not a minyan. It ain't started from Alpha P. Pesach b'sul b'name, even if the door is open. But if somebody's facing the minyan, facing the shoulder, even if he's behind, and they see him from the windows, he's mitzvah to the minyan, he can answer with the minyan. So he's like, and here the Shulchan Aruch, the Alter Rebbe have a different machalik. The Alter Rebbe says you could be mitzvah. The Shulchan Aruch is machalik that you have to have 10 people in the room, and then everybody else outside, once there's already 10 people in the room, could be mitzvah. The Alter Rebbe says, lav davke, if somebody hears the Kadish Kedusha and the Reiv Minyan is in one place, and he sees he's facing the Minyan, and they see him, and he sees them through the window, it would be possible that they can be mitzvah together with the Minyan. So he brings down from the Shulchan Aruch, in Gdol, in Achra, the start of Imam Afidu, in the Malay Skupo, B'toich Pesach, B'naga, B'lachutz, the Hainu, K'shen, the Misadel is Nimtzu, Magim Zeh, Lachutz, Afipisha, Ata, Pesach, B'such, Magim Nidman, Lachutz, and even if somebody's standing on the doorstep, the door front of coming into Shul, and if you close the door, he would be as if he's standing outside on the Skupo, on the front doorstep, on the door, where the door closes. If he's standing where he's standing, and I would close the door right now, he would be outside. It's considered he's outside. He's not mitzvah to the 10 people. He's not mitzvah to be in the minyan. The Alter Rebbe says that the tzad where the door is, or the tzad kelachutz is kelachutz, and tzad pnim pnim. The actual door chayfa alem kizkiros mitzad pnim mitzad the door itself. Mitzad pnim and mitzad chutz kelachutz. If you're inside, you're inside. If you're outside, you're outside. And where the door itself is, that little place, l'chayre would be kilifnim. You have to see where the person is standing. Kilifnim kilifnim kelachutz kelachutz. Man in an atzeit of la sora avolim hoyu kana sora ve'im kadish וברכו קדושה as I call Hashem im koilam kulam yachol an Siman. If there's already 10 people in the room, so he says everybody mitzvah. If other people that are here could answer with the minyan. Afilu kama batim afsikim beinayem ki afilu mechitzu shel barz lein al sex ben yisrael avim shmashamayim avad shelo iti yesham tzoyo yavodas gilulim. Any place where there's already 10 people in the room and somebody else hears the minyan, he wants to answer Kadish Kedusha Baruch any Davar Shebakdusha Birchas whatever it may be, he may so, but as long as there's no Tzoya and Meir Aglayim or Lulim Avodah Zarah where he is, so then he can answer Davar Shebakdusha. Allah, hey, Tzarich Lizar, a person has to be careful from Dishmei Kadish and Lanas Agarav Kavana to hear Kadish and answer with Kavana. In any place. And even more so in the ending of Amin Yehei Shmei Rab Shetzarich L'chavin Eitiv Shekol Oin Amin Yehei Shmei Rab B'chol Koichoi V'kavon Nasoi Koire Loi Zahar דיני Shel Shivim Shon. Anybody that says Amin Yehei Shmei Rab B'chol Koichoi and his kavana, he rips a Gzar Din that it has for 70 years, he rips a Gzar Dinim. The person should do it how loud, because שווי, and this kol breaks all the makatregim. Mavad kol gzeres kashis, and it's mavad all the strong, all the gzeres kashis. Kol makim lo yitin kolis gdol shlois loitzul bnei adam yigraim lahem chait. And if the guy wants to be ma'ader a mitzvah, not on somebody else's cheshbon, don't scream in a friend's ear and guide him that he should be upset at you because you want to rip Gzar Dinim, and maybe at the same time the guys are new Gzar Dinim. I don't know. But she says over here, this has to be mitacheshbon. Want to say Amin Yesh Meirab Bakil? Don't. Abbas Yisrael comes first. Aimrim Amin Yesh Meirab Kulim Tevas is body. When you say Amin Yesh Meirab Muvarach La'olam La'olam Maya, we add the word Yisbarech. And of course, the whole idea of Hemshach HaKadosh, and the idea is there's the other amens you have to answer with, and after you hear the Chazan saying, you answer amen with the Chazan. Not kind of